Hi everyone, welcome back to Lowlander Exotics. I have been away for quite a long time, about 10 months since my last update. I do really apologize, life really got in the way, and I do apologize for that sound behind me. It's a pretty big turtle aquarium. But here today I'm here to talk about my lowland Nepenthes grow tent. Using an AC Infinity. This thing has been absolutely amazing. So let's get into it, go over the plants I have. Yeah, and sorry I don't really edit my videos. I'm not too good at that yet. But, okay, let's start off. It will get a little foggy in here. I keep the temperature around 86 degrees with about 86% humidity. So it is quite hot and humid in this tent. It's a 4 foot by 4 foot by I think like 6.5 foot. The first plant I'm going to go over is this gorgeous Rafflesiana Tristan by Rafflesiana Winged. I had it too close to the light, as you can see. Some of the leaves are burnt. It is getting some really nice pictures on it, and with this new leaf, you can tell it's really coming back to life. Next up, I have this Nepenthese mirabilis var echinostoma. I recently had some issues with some thrips, and then I ended up with scale. I've since treated for everything. I don't have a really nice picture on this, but it is getting some new pictures coming in. This is another plant I have, which is throwing off 2 basils, and it's just doing absolutely amazing. It is my Nepenthese adlata by Campulata. It is an absolutely stunning plant. It grows some really beautiful pictures. Next up, we have 2 that I replanted about 6 months ago. They took a really big dive. It is Nepenthese Trebiana. It has since started actually coming back to life. But yeah, it just, when I repotted it, it just didn't like being repotted. And it took about 6 months to really start coming back. Next up, we have my Nepenthese Tamoriana. This one kind of reverted back to its juvenile state after repotting. It died back quite a bit, as you can see, but it's really starting to come back. Okay. Next, I'm going to show off my Nepenthese Eustacia tenuis. This one has been doing absolutely amazing. As you can see, it just grows into everything. Like, it gets such gorgeous pictures. Just a very beautiful plant. Next up, I'm gonna show you this guy. It is my Nepenthese dactylifera. I absolutely love this plant as well. It gets amazing pictures on it. They usually classify this as an intermediate, but I'm growing it in lowland conditions and it's doing absolutely amazing. Right back here, I have my Nepenthese madagascarensis, and it has just taken off. I mean, it started off as like about the size of my thumb, and now it's turning into an actual plant. Next up, we have my Nepenthese Renowardiana. It's gotten a couple basils on it, and it's doing absolutely amazing. I did have a black mold issue on it, but I have since resolved it, and it has been doing just fine since. And it is growing into a very beautiful plant. Next, I will show you my Nepenthese St. Gaia. I really like the pictures that this thing forms. It has got about 3 basils coming off of it. So it is doing absolutely amazing in this grow tent. All these beautiful pictures. Next up, I'm going to show you a really cool plant. Another one of my favorites. I know I say that about every plant, but they are just stunning. This is my Nepenthese Gracilaris Giant Black. So it has those much larger, almost black pitchers. They start off kind of green and purple, but then they turn to this really crazy black color as they get older and kind of age out. I also keep other well, let me show you this other one. This is my Nepenthese Black Ampullaria Black Miracle. It just grows these absolutely stunning pitchers, and they're just they're so cool. It's my largest plant, and it just does so well in this tent. It's reaching all the way up, and it just gets all these basil shoots and basil pitchers. It's just absolutely stunning plant in person. Got that purple on the leaves. I can also show you some of the plants I'm growing in here that aren't Nepenthes. I have this Derosa Madagascarensis that's doing alright. It's always hit and miss. It'll grow really tall and start to die back. We can start getting these shoots off the base. I mean, it is a really cool plant though. And I also grow plants that aren't carnivorous in here. I'm always trying new things. I got this philodendron moonlight in here that is absolutely beautiful. I have a pretty nice start to a Hoya collection. These Hoyas have done absolutely amazing in this grow tent. As you can see, they started trellising up, and they are absolutely stunning plants. I do recommend, if you do want to do a lowland tent, get some Hoyas for an accent. They're just absolutely beautiful. This is a Neoregelia tar baby. I threw it in here just to see. No, wait, it's a black tar. Neoregelia black tar. I threw it in here just to see how well it did, and it's thrown off some pups, so that's going to be really cool to see if it mats up right here. I have just this box store orchid. It's actually been doing pretty well in these high temperature conditions. Here is my ant plant that you saw in the previous video I did of this grow tent, and it's gotten absolutely massive compared to what it was. As you can see next to my hand, it's bigger than my hand now. Very slow grower though. I also have this like silver pothos. It was pretty much just a dead plant before I threw it in here, and it's just exploded. I also have these trees in here until summer. My orange tree, I have my African strangler fig, my Brazilian rain tree, and just until summer gets here. Once summer hits, they'll be going back outside. This is where I just throw a bunch of clippings to see what plants will grow in here and what won't. There's some English ivy, polka dot plant, and Begonia ampharoxus, a couple cuttings that are doing fairly well in here with the high temperatures. But yeah, that's pretty much the update I got for y'all. My setup wise, I'm running a pretty large fan, high setting, the secondary fan that's just blowing on the Nepenthese to try to keep molds and stuff from sprouting. It stays very humid and hot in here for the lowland plants. I mean, my collection, I'm not getting really any more Nepenthes at the moment. I'm just trying to become like an expert at growing before I move on to more difficult plants. And yeah, like anything, there's always ups and downs. I've had a lot of ups and downs with this collection. Like I said, thrips. I went through scale insects, fungus, and they've all bounced back. Fortunately, I haven't lost anything. And the more I've worked with them, the more I've learned about them, and they are definitely something I would recommend other people trying. Just start with more basic, easier to keep plants and going from there. Well, I thank everyone for viewing, and this was my collection. Have a wonderful evening, and I will be uploading here in the future. Bye.